Hey guys, Dylan here, and today we are going to be wrapping up our first set of videos on ADF. Today we're going to be covering his drama and his autism. And if you are offended by me saying his autism, he's literally on the spectrum. So let's start with his drama. DA drama, which I assume means DeviantArt drama. All of this frustration with the world and is leading to one thing: 𝐜𝒾 angst. I write this to you in frustration at almost the end of the semester. I have made a lot of progress in the last few months trying to define myself and what I am. I am more open to everyone. Nothing says you change like literally telling people you changed instead of them seeing how you've changed. I am out to everyone about my sexuality. Yet a few people are worried and are even afraid of all these changes that are happening. See, when things like that happen and people literally tell you they're afraid, maybe you need to think about that. Maybe something's wrong. Maybe this isn't the best choice to be making. Do these people know that I am my own person? Oh well, maybe I should start writing poetry and cutting myself. Wonderfully said, ADF. ADF, having no other hobbies or job, takes anything done on DeviantArt very seriously. Even the slightest change on DeviantArt sends ADF into a tard fit. So, it's not surprising that ADF has butted heads with DA admins over numerous complaints. He has also been banned from DeviantArt quite a few times over his shenanigans. The most interesting was when he was banned from DeviantArt for being a sick fuck, which is shocking because there's a lot of sick fucks on DeviantArt. He decided that it would be a bright idea to write several fanfictions with questionable content. One fanfiction included his favorite Naruto character, 𝐜𝒾, having sex with his own brother and a 50-year-old. Why? For some reason, Israel soldiers were also present in the fanfiction. Why is it always going back to Israel with this guy? When the DeviantArt admins caught wind of ADF's Shotacon fantasies, they were shocked and appalled. They banned him for a month for being a pedophile. You can still read that particular fanfiction here, which I doubt that that link actually works now, but if it does, I might humor looking at it. Once ADF had even thrown a fit because DeviantArt had tartlets specify their gender. He has stirred up a massive amount of drama over this and has made several pieces of art protesting the evil neo-Nazi DeviantArt admins. Why is everyone a Nazi to this guy? Whenever this guy encounters anyone, he makes them a racist or a Nazi or whatever. It is just sad. Who obviously hate transgendered people. I hate it when people use their gender identity as a shield. He has even gone so far to threaten legal action against DeviantArt over it. I doubt there is anything he could actually do. He had even told his watchers to call their local attorney and general and bitch about how DeviantArt was being cruel to all the men who wished they were little girls. This obviously led nowhere, and ADF cheerfully went on to the next thing that made him irritable. Be sure to inform ADF that he is still a man and therefore shouldn't give a shit. I don't advise you to do that. That's just the humor of 𝐜𝒾 Dramatica. They always threw out transphobic jokes like that. I don't agree with that humor. ADF Cash. Hey DeviantArt admins, my name is ADF. And I hate every single one of you. All of you are fat, retarded, no-life breeders who spend every second of their day creating updates that let you look at our gender. You are everything bad in the world, honestly. Have you ever called yourself a girl 7 years before getting your sex change? I mean, I guess it's fun asking us what our real gender is because of your own insecurities, but you all take it to a whole new level. This is even worse than people finding out that I don't actually live in Canada. Don't be a stranger. Just hit me with your best shot. I'm pretty much perfect. I've cosplayed as every single character from Naruto and got an article on 𝐜𝒾 𝐥, one that I'm reading right now. What articles have you gotten other than I'm So Awesome page on your own blogs that no one reads? I also get Fs and have fat fox lesbian. Okay, so I'm assuming this is written to make fun of ADF. That can't be ADF's actual thing. So this whole thing was made to mock ADF. Hilarious. I'm sure this is something that ADF would actually tell DeviantArt when he's angry at them. You are all homophobes who should just kill yourself. Wow, that one's being thrown around a lot. Thanks for listening. Pick related is me and my jam. You just jelly that you can't have any. Hilarious. You gotta love the humor of 𝐜𝒾 𝐥. They really understood ADF and really wrote a believable story about him there. ADF, autism, and autist. Like all the top deviants, ADF has Asperger's. His stamps suggest that he is not only a gay martyr, but persecuted Aspie as well. Even stranger is that even though he preaches equality, he identifies himself as a supporter of ℏ𝐥 trolling. This is somewhat ironic, as ADF is pretty much exactly what ℏ𝐥 would be if he wasn't closeted, which is actually pretty accurate because ℏ𝐥 would go on later to be trans, so very funny that it actually ended up happening. They called it. These two autistic man children characterize trolls in completely opposite ways. For him, 4chan is right-wing conspiracy. For Chris, it's a bunch of devil-worshipping homos trying to drive him off of the straight path. That is funny. He is kind of like the anti-ℏ𝐥. He's kind of like the bizarro ℏ𝐥. He has stated that the official reason why he hates Chris is that he is homophobic, racist, arrogant, perverted, autistic man-child that everyone loves to hate and hates to love. This is rather amusing, as ADF too is racist, arrogant, perverted. 50% of his stamps concern his fetishes, attempting to appear dark and edgy, autistic man-child. His only contribution to ℏ𝐥 trolling was a poorly drawn image and some videos he made later on. He did because he felt like ℏ𝐥 insulted Transformers with his shameless ripoffs, proving that he too is a man-child obsessed with toys. As if this wasn't enough already, he has stated that he is a male lesbian, a gaybian. And let's see if this image of it doesn't exist anymore. Wonderful. Didn't archive it. Good job, ED. I'll shit on you when I have to as well. Open letter to fans of ADF. Yeah, I'm a horrible monster. I took someone with an obvious mental disability, and Asperger's is a disability to deal with the fact, who claimed they were having death threats made at them, and I defended him. I came to campus on my day. Wait, what is this? This isn't by ADF. This is just some random fucking thing. Why? I don't want to read this if it's not ADF writing it. I don't fucking care what this person has to say. As far as I know, they could just be making it up, but as we can see right there, right here in this picture, that's his paddle, that's his weird sex shit, that's his Shotokan collection, and we can see him cross-dressing right there. If we look at his gallery, we can see a lot of weird shit. We can see Barack Obama artwork right here. We can see dancing Naruto characters, more cross-dressing, and just more of the same shit. And that was everything for now with ADF. ADF is a rather controversial person. He's very similar to ℏ𝐥 with a lot of his shenanigans. He had his own Megan. He had his own weird fanfiction comic where he wrote stories about his friends. He tried to take ownership over people's characters. He's weirdly political. He ended up becoming trans. ADF is ℏ𝐥, but on the opposite end of the spectrum. Not that he doesn't have autism. He does have autism. But considering that he's opposite politically, he has the opposite enemies of ℏ𝐥. So yeah, if you guys want me to cover ADF after transitioning, stay tuned. I might get around to that. I'm just glad to finally wrap up everything with the very first identity that they had, that being ADF. If you guys like this video, hit the like button. If you really like this video, then share it. And if you want to see more, then subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and bye.